It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we'll see this team's leader at quarterback. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. This should be a good one to watch, and it's all up next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know how to push that football down the field.
Yeah, you got a couple QBs who are going to keep these defenses honest today, because the moment they get greedy in coverage or get too aggressive in the pocket, either of these quarterbacks can drop a dime, drop a deep throw right over them for big yardage, and maybe 6 points too.
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So here comes their offense for its opening drive. And leading the way is their fourth-year QB.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean. Not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
He keeps those feet in and makes the catch. Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. Big play, pushes them beyond midfield. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Going to the ground again on first. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Throwing now, off play action. Flushed down to the... Oh, they get to him behind the line, and he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, that right there is exactly how you kill some momentum. An early setback, no doubt, but the first time out, fumbling it away in enemy territory, that's tough.
And such a bummer, right? Because the journey was going well. You script for success, you get that ball moving, and then you're right, you just lose all sorts of momentum. Got to recapture it the next time out.
So they come on offense now, ready for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their fourth-year quarterback.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game you had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Throwing now, following the turnover. That's him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable, and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Here's 2nd and 2. Looking underneath, and the back brings it in. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. They've got a man in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. Fires right away, but incomplete.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect. All you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Short pass brought in. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. They'll try and throw it here. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The home teams and their running back about to get back to work. And as we work our way through November, you see here, he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the...
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. They'll throw it. Complete over the middle. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. New set of downs for him from the 46. On 1st down, they'll run. And this one doesn't go far. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 48. Held in left side. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Throwing now on 1st down. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. Now looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing, and at least moved him forward.
And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7. Tight end going in motion here. Throwing on 3rd and long. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And able to get this down to the 15 before going out. And that play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it down close. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the king of the play. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
Throwing here on second and a handful. And he will take this in. Touchdown! These guys take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And these guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They just get the play off. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They have it 3rd and 10. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. And in for the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys tie this game 7-7. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And this truly has been an excellent campaign for him, sitting among the NFL's top 5 in receiving yards. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Come out throwing. He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. There's a give up the middle. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
on. Now comes their punter. And this will be his second effort of the contest. And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Plowing up the middle. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They give it to him again. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a 1st down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Pass play coming here. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half, and you better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's 16 on the pickup. And it'll give him a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
1st down from the red zone. Complete out to the right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. 2nd and 3 now. Back to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion right. 3rd down from the gun. He brings it in. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Ball still at the 3 as they get set for 2nd and goal. Here's a throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Looking to the air here. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Let's be real clear. There is nothing lucky about number 7 at all for this quarterback. The 7th time he's been taken to the ground for a sack. This defense, they made adjustments. They're incorporating a variety of different looks and blitzes. And it just seems like, Kate, constantly they are a step ahead of whatever this offense is trying to do to protect this quarterback.
Here's an option right on 3rd. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Timeout taken by the defense. Their 2nd. Their punter making his way out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They'll throw to begin this drive. Pressure's on him, and it gets home. He's dropped. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense, more often than not, leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
Looks like that last play convinces them to keep this one on the ground. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long. And if you had another rushing play on your bingo board, you are correct. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. So out now comes the punter. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Throwing now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So we've reached halftime. Only a field goal game so far. As we hear from Jonathan Coachman over in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. Next, we head off to check out another game. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. David Johnson has thrown a touchdown pass. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And as you see, they were winners in their ball game. A touchdown the difference, 21-14, the final score. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Starting at the 10. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. So their offense will have it first to begin quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up. Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Throwing the out route complete. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Pass play now. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. Punt team on the field. And they could really use a good one here. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. He'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the sticks. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
At the 29-yard line.
From the 29. Finds a man right side. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. New set of downs for him at the 38. Pass play on 1st and 10. Has it downfield working the left. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kim, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Trying again from the 2. It's 2nd and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They're running again. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd goal. Third time's the charm. He gets it again. And he's in for the touchdown. These guys grab the lead on their first series of the half. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Lining up now to try the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys take a 4-point lead. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Here comes their offense out again. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Receiver in motion, going left. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to maneuver this up past the 30. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. They go play action here. Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll throw on 1st. Brought in right side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the gun, here's a handoff. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Trying to throw here out of the gun. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. So a crisis averted a moment ago, but their reward, a really tough 3rd down here. Caught quickly on the slant. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. Play action on 1st down. Complete out to the right. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 31. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. He's going to throw this one. He's on the move. He's running for it. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. That's a pickup of 9. And it sets up 1st down. Throwing off the play fake here. Throw left side, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 17. Pass it down close. He has the touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts them in front here in the 2nd half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys push their lead to 3.
17. Our home team, 14.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Washington now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The home teams returning their offense and this running back to the field. And those legs must be tired, but he ain't stopping, Brock. Not with the type of game that he's been having for himself on the ground. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A give now from the gun. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Throwing from the gun. Connecting on the slant. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the third quarter. It's just a field goal game right now as we get set for our final quarter. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Blown back, gets the handoff. Jukes one defender, and that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball. Can't cover it much better than that really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And he doesn't put much height or distance on that one. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The visitors headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Throwing it to start this drive. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 28. That one's complete, right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Option give here. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 42. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. Try and pick this up on the ground. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a 1-score game.
They'll bring out the punter here. And he's going to do the honors for the 4th time today. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And they're going to take over possession. Their offense running back out now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. Option design here. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be a first down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Searches. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate. When you put the ball in the air, how many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Looking for a throw here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
As we're into the 4th quarter, we know this. We know that money down could not be any more important than right now. Both sides are certainly fatigued. You feel it in both their play. But battling through what's been a physical contest all game long, going to be the key here down the stretch.
45 yards on the punt there. And the offense ready to head back out onto the field. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Running back sent in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Finds him on the slant. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. From the 46. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning. These guys only up by a few. First down, and they go right back to it. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. Back to the well again. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. He'll throw it. That's going to fall incomplete. Either way, he was breaking it up. Couldn't hang on to the pick, so hits the ground, brings up 4th down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, he just couldn't quite hang on. So after that make, a field goal won't cost him a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Washington now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now this offense ready to head back out. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll run here from the gun. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Now to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to tuck it and run. They get 13 on the pickup. And they're going to have a 1st down. Here he is to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's calling his own number again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. To throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. One final shot here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with a win. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It was a great effort from our winners as we say thanks for watching and have a great rest of your day.